It's Jay and Arya. Oh, English?
All right. Yak so much, everybody. This is English podcast. Jay, Samuelz, and Arya Lee.
Are we in English though?
Well, now you are.
Yeah. Welcome to the Kind of Good podcast in English.
This is my sister.
This is my brother Bilo.
You will never get this.
How's it going, guys? It's been a long time.
Yeah. The English alter egos of Jay and Arya have been on vacation.
Yeah. But not anymore.
Not anymore. It's that time to work again.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are.
And we're coming in hot. Do you know that in a certain part of America, you can legally murder someone?
What the fuck? Where?
In a part of Yellowstone Park, which is in Idaho.
And why is that?
I read about this yesterday, or I think 2 days ago.
Like a lack of law zone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because there's a place in well, yeah, like I said, Yellowstone. Actually, like most of Yellowstone Park, it's like a park in the States. It's in Wyoming, which is a state, and a small part of it is in Idaho, and then there's another small part of it in Michigan. And the border of the Yellowstone Park goes outside of the state. How do I explain this? If you commit a crime, then usually
nobody's responsible for you.
Yeah, if you commit a crime there, it's like say you were to murder someone there, you would have to get a jury. So a group of people who are selected from the residents of the state. But because that small part, the jurisdiction is in another state, there's no one there that could be appointed as a jury.
Whoa.
So you can't, like, they can't give you a jury. And I think in like the Constitution of America, it says that you have to have a jury in order to go to jail.
Wow.
So if you go there and you kill someone there, apparently they can't really do anything. And a lawyer has been saying this for years, and he's like, man, someone's going to exploit this someday.
Come on, guys. Are you really that stupid?
And there's like a really easy fix. I think you can just, if you just say, hey, we just move the border of the Yellowstone Park over by like 50 miles or something like that, then it would be fine. Yeah.
That is so insane. Okay, so it's not just legal to murder someone, but also to do drugs?
I think so. Yeah, I think any crime where you would need a jury. I don't know if that's for every. I don't know if every crime would need a jury. Maybe some. No, I think so. The thing is, it's not legal to kill someone. It's just that they can't prosecute you, or they can't send you. Like, yeah, they can't. There's no.
What do we do? Why do you know that?
I was reading stuff.
Okay. I think I just forgot like everything I wanted to say or not to say because of that story.
Yeah, it's a crazy story.
Maybe let's talk about weird stuff in the States. Do you know about like more lacks of law or weird laws, which there's plenty of?
No.
In the States? No?
Do you?
I don't know the exact kind of stuff, but I've read a lot about like crazy laws, like you're not allowed to shower naked in, I don't know, someplace in the States while masturbating or I don't know, or
is that a real thing?
Like there's stuff like that. Like you're not allowed to kill a antelope while you're having sex in your car. Stuff like that. And always when I read those laws, I'm like, how do you come up with stuff like that? And then I realize something like that must have happened.
Yeah.
That someone...
Okay, we need a law for this.
Yeah. Someone said like, yeah, we need a law for this.
This is outrageous. Killed my antelope while having sex with my wife.
And like the first guy was like, you can't put me in jail. There's no such law.
Damn it!
I mean, I could Google it for a second. 20 most stupid laws in the U.S. Number 1, dumbest law. Flamingo owners are prohibited from bringing their pet into a barbershop.
So a flamingo must have come into a barbershop at one point and just messed up someone's haircut.
Hey man,
Hey,
no flamingo messing up my hair anymore. Gotta get that law. The flamingo law. Okay, stupid laws 2. It's against the law to honk a car horn at a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.
How do you honk a car horn at a sandwich shop?
I don't know.
Get out of the way!
But give me a sandwich though.
But before is okay? Before 9 p.m.?
Before is okay. Maybe you'll get the second one for free. Stupid law 3. It is illegal to refuse a person a glass of water in Arizona.
Yeah.
So let's go to Arizona.
But I feel like that's a
to refuse a person.
Wait, it doesn't say like in a restaurant. It just says.
No, it's just like I could come up to anyone on the streets and be like, "Sir, I need a glass of water right now. Stop. Don't go away. It's against the law. I need water right now. Not in a bottle, a glass of water."
You could like.
It says a glass of water.
Yeah.
So everyone has to carry a glass with them.
I think so. You could really mess up someone, like a mom carrying her kid to the car while also having groceries. Freeze, ma'am. I want a glass of water.
But I'm pregnant.
Now.
Oh, jeez. Okay, wait a second. Someone's commented below. In a desert environment, that's not necessarily a crazy law. But in some way, it is.
Yeah, it's still crazy.
Yeah.
You're just not allowed to refuse. Give me a glass of water. I'm calling the cops.
You could like build places where people can get water for free or stuff. No, it's
so what
it's
if
the obligation of the.
So what happens if both of you are in the desert? Then you finally find one glass of water, and then you're like, "Give me the glass of water."
It's the duel of water glasses.
But what if you say, "Okay, here's the glass of water. Now give me yours."
I guess you could like.
You would have to pass it back and forth, right?
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna die. What a stupid law. I mean, it's called stupid laws. Okay. So in Tennessee, it is illegal to share your Netflix password with others.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, does make sense. I thought it was, anyways, like that's illegal. Anyways, on to the next. In Hawaii, you cannot have more than one alcoholic drink in front of you at one time. So. Wait a second. What does that mean? So if you have a date, you can't say, "Hey, I'm gonna get us
two drinks." I guess not.
You gotta. So if your date is from somewhere else, and you'll be like, "You gotta come with me and get your drink yourself." Yeah, that might be an unlucky date. So be careful. Explain the law. Okay. South Dakota. It is illegal to fall asleep in a cheese factory.
It shouldn't be illegal to fall asleep anywhere because...
Anywhere?
Well, maybe if you're piloting a plane or something like that. But what's the worst that could happen in the cheese factory if you fall asleep?
Oh, shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I understood that you said you shouldn't be allowed to fall asleep anywhere.
No, you should be allowed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not as a pilot, yeah. Maybe not as a driver.
But it says you're not allowed to fall asleep in a cheese factory. It doesn't say if you work there. It just says
just
if you're just not allowed in here. So if you ever want to like just not have people sleep in a certain place, you could just call it a cheese factory.
Oh, I think you gotta produce some cheese at least. But as you see, as I told you, there's some crazy laws in the States. So yeah. Okay, guys, we're about to do something really fun today.
We booked 2 sessions in a VR game place. I'm not exactly sure what the correct term is, but basically you can go there, put on some VR goggles, and then you can walk around in the room and like shoot zombies. I think that's what it is, right?
Yeah, we had booked 2 games, and one of them is called the Temple of Skulls, Diamonds, something like that, and the other one is some kind of zombie thing. Okay. So the one thing is kind of a exploration Indiana Jones kind of thing, I guess, but like in a more mystical way. Yeah. And the other one is kill the zombies, man. And I'm really excited because my whole life I've been waiting for these kind of games. It is going to be the end of my social life, of my working life, and everything I got.
Well, considering how expensive it is, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, maybe that is the reason why it is so expensive. Because we were wondering about why it is so expensive. We haven't seen it yet. We don't know how good it is. Yeah. Maybe it's worth it and stuff. Yeah. But otherwise, that is the reason. So you don't get lost in the virtual space.
So it's just a safety.
It's just a safe. Guys, I think we should increase the
prices for safety.
Yeah, let's double them. No, maybe double them twice. Yeah, that sounds good. Save the children.
Yeah, but this is gonna be cool because what's great about this one is that you can actually walk around. Like there's a whole like
room.
Yeah, it's a giant room, and I think you have like a backpack.
I don't know about that.
I think
I don't know where you're like
because that you saw in the video before.
Ah, okay.
Did you not watch it? But yeah, you get like the glasses, you get a backpack, and then I think you get like a prop gun, and I think we can even see each other in the thing. Like when I put it on and you put it on.
Oh yeah. Like we get avatars and stuff.
Yeah. So that's gonna be cool, and I'm really curious as to like how accurate it is. Like if I lay down on the floor, does that work?
I don't know if we have tracking points like on our whole body or if it's just like one point for just our position.
Like if I run and like jump and then I like slide behind someone, like does that work? You know what I mean?
I don't know if you have to jump in order to jump. Maybe you just have to run.
Weird sentence.
I don't know if you have to jump in order to jump.
I think you had an extra jump in there.
Yeah, some.
And what's weird is that the music.
Oh yeah,
because that's how we found out the music that's going to be playing is actually or was composed by a friend of ours who usually composes our
short films and stuff.
Yeah, his name is Jacob Eisenbach, and he does
which is pretty much a musician name.
Yeah.
Eisenbach.
Like a film composer.
Yeah.
And he actually did the music for the game. That's how we found out about it. So
I mean, I had PlayStation VR. I used that one and I was really confused. I was lost.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
When I came back for a short amount of time, it was like kind of hard to understand that is the real world.
Oh, okay.
And not the VR world.
Yeah, man, it's crazy how that how your mind just accepts it and then that's just real.
Although it doesn't even make sense. The graphic and stuff is like shit.
But for some reason our mind just says, okay, this is
it's working for me. I don't care.
There's this one guy he makes YouTube videos and he was in VR for 1 week and the video went super viral. I think got like 20 million views or something.
Whoa.
And he live streamed the whole thing, so he really was in there for 1 week.
Didn't he sleep?
Well, yeah, he went to sleep in VR and then he woke up and he was in VR.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. And what happened after?
Well,
when he woke up again.
When he took the glasses off?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, nothing really happened. He was just, well, he was definitely very confused as well. And he was like, whoa, the graphics are so much better. He said something which I thought was really interesting. He said after like 3 or 4 days, he started dreaming in VR. So like control panels were like in front of him and stuff like that.
Jeez.
Yeah,
that is crazy, man. I don't think that it's that far away that like you can actually live in VR worlds. You already have virtual currencies.
Yeah.
You have all those kind of glasses and stuff, and I don't know. It's already possible to gain information from a brain, like by connecting some stuff to your brain, and then you can lie detectors and stuff, but also you can see different kind of activities in human brains.
Yeah.
And you already can tell something about it, like what that means, and you can also control like prosthetics and stuff with your mind. So it's always more connecting like the virtual world and tech high tech and stuff and the human body. So yeah, I don't think it's that far away.
Elon Musk actually said a while back that starting next year, he wants to implant microchips into people's heads, so we can merge our brains with AI. So that in order to make people smarter.
Damn, son.
That's it's gonna take a while until they reach that goal.
Yeah, but, of course, but still.
But that's
the idea.
Yeah, the idea. And then I guess once you have like a link to computers and like you can send information back and forth, I think something like virtual reality in your head might be possible. But yeah.
But also maybe then human control.
Well, what he's saying is there's a point where AI is going to become smarter than humans. Whatever. But yeah, what he's saying is one of his biggest fears is that coming true, and he says that that's inevitable. It's going to happen. So instead, what we should do is join forces and use their knowledge as well.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that could evolve us like to some more than one next step.
Yeah.
Did he also say anything about like human control?
No, he didn't.
Because like a chip in your brain, which is able to connect to whatever else.
Yeah. So I guess people could be hacked then?
People, I mean, it depends on what kind of abilities and functions the chip has and what it is able to receive or to send.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end, you don't have any idea what kind of chip that is that someone puts in your brain.
Yeah.
Like, even if there's a contract, even that you don't know anything.
At the end of the day, you don't know.
Like, at the end of the day, if you're not a scientist, you could like you have to decline it or to let it happen. And then
yeah, I mean, it's
like we all could be controlled like as I don't know, human hybrid soldiers.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, it's scary, but I think new technology always is. And
this one's just a bit more scary.
Yeah, I think, but maybe it's just more scary for us because it's just something we don't know yet. But I mean, it does seem way more crazy than stuff that we already have. But if you think about it, the cell phones 30 years ago were like so science fiction. Like, it was like, there's no way. I mean, you need a phone connected to the wall. How are you gonna what do you mean? What do you mean there's a map of the entire world and I can see your house right now if I want to. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's scary stuff, but that's like, you can totally do that now.
Yeah, I remember we were doing that, like just going in some internet cafes.
Yeah.
And just googling the places of your friends and stuff, or your crush.
Yeah.
Or yourself.
And just looking at the house.
Yeah.
And that's like, what do you like? So you can see exactly what the house looks like. You can.
But you know, like, my point is, we already don't have any kind of privacy anymore.
Yeah.
The only thing left, because you have cameras everywhere, you have like
The only thing left is what's in your head.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you now connect this one to electronic and stuff,
Then it's all gone.
then it's all gone. We don't have any privacy anymore.
Yeah.
So and the total control is possible.
Yeah.
I mean, who like you have all these kind of CIA and stuff, CSI, or like every country has
NBA.
their NBAs and WWEs
Yeah.
and stuff. You know, you have all those kind of institutions. They just get those informations they want to.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
they don't stop somewhere.
It's always the same thing. At the end of the day, it's like, you're giving up your privacy, but you're doing it for convenience or for luxury or for certain benefits. You could just not have a cell phone,
Yeah,
and you could just not have a computer, and you could not post pictures of yourself online, and you can do all these things,
I mean,
and then they wouldn't have anything.
yeah.
But you want to do it, and I think that's the smart thing behind it. Because like there's this old book. It's called 1964.
Okay.
There's an old book. I forgot what it's called. It's basically because it's like a really old book of like 100 years old, and it talks about the future.
Okay.
Which is 1964, but that's already long gone. But back then, that was the future, and it talked about a country where you were always being watched because there were cameras everywhere. There were cameras in your house and all kinds of stuff, and people were super scared of that. And it was like, yeah, there's no way that's gonna happen. And basically, that's
what happened.
What happened? And in the book, the people in that world wanted to be watched, and it was like, man, these people are brainwashed. There's no way people would want to be watched. And now it's like that.
Hey, what's up, people? This is a new episode of
Yeah, like we're
Watch Me the All Day.
We're willingly telling people where we are all the time, which is
we're sharing live locations and stuff.
So instead of forcing people, a system was created where everyone is just doing it on their own. And I think for implanting chips in your head,
it's kind of the same.
Probably going to be the same thing, because think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait,
first of all,
you can be the smart, you can be infinitely smart, and you can do like, you can fly and stuff in like virtual reality.
But is it but is it still fun if everyone is like infinite smart like this? From one day to the next one, everyone is the same. Everyone is the same, like
super genius.
Yeah, super genius and stuff. Everyone can do everything because they have like access to knowledge of the whole world and stuff.
I mean, people already have access to the whole world in their pockets.
Yeah, but this takes it to a whole nother level. I mean, you could probably at some point like save abilities, like even like body abilities as some kind of information people can download, and then like you can just like download being a breakdancer, and then you do like air flares and stuff.
I mean, you still have to have the body strength to do it.
Yeah, but it's also a lot of technique, and like at least if you're not like really weak and whack, you'll be able to do some moves.
Probably, but then it's more like, okay, everybody can do this now except for you. So if you don't do it, then...
Yeah, I know. But is it going to be fun because everyone can do everything?
I think
there's like no challenge, you know?
I think there's still... I think that's not how it's going to be.
I think
there's always
going to
be... There's... Okay. That's true. I think if that were really the case and everyone could download all the information and like even moves and stuff, it still comes down to how motivated are you,
or how much money you have to download it.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's I don't know, man. Stuff is gonna change, but I'm still excited to play the game later.
All right. So yeah, don't. First of all, you got to tell me what that book is called later.
Mm-hmm.
Really interested.
I think it's 1960 1974, something like that. Hold on.
Okay.
1984. Okay.
1984.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me twisted, because it's not like I'm not looking forward to technology like that. I'm really curious about it, and I'm that type of person who is like seeking for more and more. I want the humans like to explore everything that is possible and the whole universe and stuff, and like and to evolve and to all that kind of stuff. So I'm really curious about it. I'm just saying, let's keep all the dangers in mind and be aware of it, because only then it's possible to like do something like against it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Let's kill zombies, bitch.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's end this podcast so we can kill zombies. Follow us on Instagram at Samuelz, at Arya__Lee, and we'll let you know if we survived. So yeah.
And when you're listening to this podcast, if you're listening to it when it comes out, we're actually going to be in America.
Oh yeah.
So, or on our way right now. We're in the plane probably.
Yep. We're in the plane having some tomato juice with salt and pepper.
That's you.
That is me. Jay's having a glass of water and the turkey ham sandwich. I'll be watching out of the window while Jay is watching
Netflix on his phone.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing.
Yep.
When you listen to the podcast.
So yeah, make sure you follow the podcast on Spotify. You subscribe to the channel on YouTube. If you don't know what the channel is called, it's Jay and Arya Podcast. Just type that in the YouTube, you'll find it. I wish you a wonderful day
and a Merry Christmas.
Just all the normal things that you wish people on a normal non-Christmassy day. So yeah.
Peace out.
Peace.
And Jak się masz America? It's USA. I'm here for making sexy time. No, I'm not. Okay, let's end this. Peace out, guys.
Bye.